All right. Okay, I think we're good to go. Oh boy. Of course, we're going to come in a time where I need to sleep. Is that night? One sec. Okay, let's try this again. Good morning. Hey lady, hey rooster. What's up? Got a little bit of a late start to the morning because, well, it's Easter and I got kind of sidetracked. It's Easter morning. Plus, I went and hurt my back yesterday. Okay, that's a lie. I didn't hurt my back. I had a flare-up of a back injury. And when you get older, it gets much easier to do nonsense like that. Where a simple method of like turning just turns into agony. Hope the rest of you guys had a nice Easter. And the the announcement from Star Wars and Fortnite did not get you down too much. I know a lot of us had like some high hopes, me, but I've always said that regardless of what happens, if they give us any new content or something, we're still having an amazing May the 4th. So I'm going to keep with that method of thinking, and I think we're going to be in a much better place. So, morning. This morning, okay, well, let's take a look first at what we have wrought. Now, you may be wondering, okay, like, what happened? Like, shouldn't it be a lot further? And yes, you're right. But this is... Oh, no. Okay, I need those. We're doing the landing gear this morning. And the side panels, and it's the top part. See, here is where a few things went wrong. I went and did this entire side, and then realized that it wasn't as far out as it needed to be. So I had to redesign this entire side to make sure it had the right measurements, including in the back, where it actually has a turn in there, which is much nicer, I think. I mean, like, we've got this, but this is like straight back, so I'm going to have to redo this entire part. So all of this needs to be redone. But with that said, I also managed to slot in a door. I know the door is going to fall off as soon as we take off, but then I remembered that, you know what, we aren't actually going to do that. So here we are. Hey, Captain Jared, what's happening? We actually have a door in the side of the Razorcrest, at least for now. Now, I hope that we are going to get a space door. I mean, they are going to be giving us TIE fighters and X-Wings in regular Battle Royale. See how much nicer it feels when it's enclosed? It feels like we're really getting there. But anyway, they're giving us X-Wings and whatchamacallits, and X-Wings and TIE Fighters in Battle Royale. But, and a big but here, that doesn't mean that we're not going to be getting any kind of content, and maybe some decent ships in or build kits for LEGO Fortnite. We don't know. I mean, it's a whole Star Wars season, so the likelihood is that we will get something. Maybe not as big and as immersive as last year, but there should be something involved. Hey, good morning, Tay. What's happening? We're just, easing into the morning, as it were. I've got a damaged back this morning. Yeah, buildings would be nice. Anyway, my back injury is flared up, so I am I'm in one of those places this morning where pain is pain. And we are doing landing gear. I have to redo this entire side, but as I was saying, but you know what? It's just a thing right now. So whatever. Right now, my main thing is to make sure that this all lines up properly, and we're all good to go. So let's get some pieces in here. Is that low enough? You never know until it's done. There you go. That should do it. I was my first attempt. I was seriously messing up because okay, here's the thing. We have these pieces right here, and these would make great landing gear. However, when you put them on at the exact angle that they give us in the game, this is what they look like. And the angle isn't enough. We need a little bit more. So that's what I'm going to accomplish right now. I'm going to get a little bit more of that angle. However, I do need to put them upside down. So a little bit of finagling, a couple turns, and away we go. Now I can take this, turn it, there we go. And now I believe this is supposed to come to the edge, so out a little bit. I can turn it onto here, and then I can make my adjustment. Boom. That's one. It's a lot more complicated when you first start out and have to figure it out, but I figured it out. So good morning. And as you can see, it's a much better angle without having to finagle too much. Unfortunately, we did finagle a little, just a tiny bit too much, because the spacing of that was, once it's turned upside down, nothing really wants to attach to it. All right. Okay, so I'm going to pause here, and I'm going to go over to the other side over there, where I spent most of Saturday. So hey, green arrow, and I think you can see why I got a little bit obsessed. It was a bit of a distraction from the Razorcrest, but it was a good distraction. I mean, I was getting all excited about Andor again. Watched the episodes with the where Luthen escaped, you know, did his thing. So I got really excited about that, and yeah, this is the alternate build of the Fondor Holecraft Luthen Rael ship, and it's actually coming together real nice. There's something that I did here that I'm actually really proud of. You see the floor? There is supposed to be like a hidden compartment here, and of course, since we don't have doors, I had to find a way around it. So if you check this out, you come in here, you walk in normally, and you don't see a thing, but you come in and you look at the floor, and this is storage. 4 hidden storage containers. 4 of them. Here, let's verify that it's all 4. And last one, empty. Oh, look, there's stuff in here already. So I can have my my hidden, and is that my hidden storage compartments? It's actually got me thinking that that would be really cool to have on a Millennium Falcon. Yeah, my brain has been a little busy this weekend. Okay, but anyway, we're going to go back to focus. We're going to finish this before we go back to any other ships. I mean, today is the 22nd. Tomorrow's the 22nd, which means that Andor Season 2 is coming out tomorrow. So maybe I should be doing a Luthen Rael build tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe we can actually finish that online. Anyway, right now, back to the Razorcrest. Oh, Tay Trouble. Lady Rooster. Wait a minute. We're missing somebody. Who are we missing? Where's Dirty? Dirty isn't here. What the heck? A mustache in the front? Yep. It's a mustache twirling. Two tables. Two tables. Okay. Anyway, back to this. All right, so we've got this whole compartment that's supposed to be all this hidden stuff going on, and I'm trying to find the right height for this because this thing is supposed to come over the top of it and then under. But the right height is kind of weird. Goes on and clips on, and then it's also at an angle, which is seriously annoying. I mean, like, all these angles they're throwing at me, but I'm trying to cope. I'm trying to cope, man. Okay, so it's a slight angle. To angle or not to angle? That is the question. Yeah, when it goes on, it is going at an angle, which sucks. Alright, let me see what angle I can get. If we use this one, we can possibly get a good angle going off of here. I've got Lady Gaga in my head now. Abracadabra. Man. Okay. This may work. If I can take that from here. Can't take the sky from me. I still have to go back to Serenity. But it makes me sad sometimes if all these builds that are half done and not going to be able to be finished because of the whole complexity issues. Someone was talking about how the game, they were supposed to be trying to move the entire game over to UEFN, which means kind of restructuring how LEGO Fortnite is built. I think that would actually be pretty cool, but let's see if that ever becomes a reality. I mean, at some point, LEGO has really got to be investing in stuff that's going to make them back money, and I don't know how much money this game is making them back. Even with us, I mean, it's more about it's a volume sales thing, right? The volume of sales. Now, okay, let's see. Can we get something going on here? Will this be enough? I just saw green. Yes. Okay, so we have an angle. The sad thing, as well, we humans have the ability to see faces anywhere, and we can see monsters in shadows. Just one of our peculiarities. Maybe it made the real monsters, it made it harder for them to hide from us. Okay, so this is a bit of an issue if that's supposed to... Okay, I think I see why it can't cling to this. But is it supposed to go to that? I don't think so. It's supposed to give it a nice wide berth. And it's supposed to attach to that side. So I can't get too hung up on that. What I need to be doing is I need to attach this piece to there. So let's just refocus those efforts instead. There. All right. Son of a. All right. What do we have? What do we have? So that's actually pretty good. It's a 6 and a 4, so that's a 10. So let's just get a little bit literal. Okay, so we can actually see what's going on with this. So if this is our 6, I need another color. This is our 4. Okay, that's good under there, and that's good over there. 6 and 4. That's pretty high, but I'll take it. So technically, and now here's the thing, I also have to do this on the other side as well. So this is going to be a pain in the butt. But let's just take it one step at a time. Let's just get there first. Oh, well, that's not going to be perfect. I have to get as close as possible for this to work. Because it's not about, with this kind of attachment to the side, it's not about the precision. It's just about getting it close enough. And finding the right one that's going to hold on to it. Oops. Nope. Let's try it again. Hey, Chris Carnage, good morning. Andor Season 2 is coming out, and we're really looking forward to that. 3 episodes that they're launching. So we get to see the first 3, and then slow bleed for another 6 weeks. If you've not caught up to the season or you've not watched it yet, today is a good day to do that, especially since it's an Easter Monday. For those of you who have Easter Monday off, this is a good time to go and take advantage of that Easter Monday. All right, let me see. So, what we're trying to do here is failure to communicate. What we've got here is failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach. So you get what we had here last week. which is the way he likes it. Well, he gets it. And I don't like it any more than you, man. Chris Carnage, what song am I quoting? For all of the the acclaim and complete bragging rights, what song was I just quoting? Chris Carnage is on you, or rather, anybody who gets to claim the king of to be the king of the whatchamacallits. King of music? No. King of the earworms. Clock is ticking. Clock is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock. Alright. I think we can do a pretty good job here. What the? Something just happened. Did I miss an entire page? Oh, I did miss an entire page. Ah, I see. So I have to add plates to it. Well, that's not going to work. So top plate and side plate. And then do the other side. Where's the bottom skid? That can't be it. Okay, I know there's more to the landing gear. Thank you. Okay, good. Now I have that reaffirmed. I'm going to go back to building out the side panel here. I'll feel better once I get this part figured out. Oh! Yes, Chris Carnage, I hurt my back. In case you're wondering. Seriously? Oh, this is lightning. Hey, Gorilla, what's up? What's happening? What is happening? All right, we got 6. Oh, okay. I was quoting. What was the quote? Lightning. So much lightning. Why all the lightning? Okay, well, it looks like Chris Carnage has lost his opportunity to claim all of the marbles. We need a new champion of earworms. He claims he was cooking. He's just trying to buy some more time. So, okay, Chris Carnage, we see you for what you are. It's okay to be human. Okay, where the heck am I going with this? Trying to find that stupid space. Okay, you know what? Maybe if I can actually do a space from this and get close enough. Maybe that would be better. Let's see how close we can get. Nope. Can we get one more? That's always a question. And of course, all it would take... Oh. Is there something stupidly catastrophic? Okay, can we make that work? Woof, we can. Perfect. Now, question is, can we go down one? No. Nope. Can't go down one. So this is it. That is it right there. I don't like it though. It's way higher. I wonder if I can go down a half step. Sometimes a half step is all that we need. I know I'm getting obsessed over the smallest things, but that buys so much space. Looks less awkward. So, will this work? Tell me yes. Okay, good God. It works. So this is what we have to go with. So I think we can make anything coming off of this work. Including the side piece. So take that away. Put this in. Oh, I should be going off of the side of this. Just to be absolutely clear. No messing around. Yes, I see you as a man who makes breakfast. All men must eat. Even the carnage ones. Okay, so that's an 8 and an 8. I should be doing 8s. Or... friendly neighborhood, there we go. You see the amount of time that I will spend on getting just simple landing gear. It's abominable, I know. And then you want to know the worst part of it? Oh, that's nice. That's shiny. That's real nice. 2. That part is also an angle. And then this part. So I only just got one angle dealt with, and that's the face of it. But now I can get rid of all this crap. Yep, even you. All right, let's move forward, shall we? Whew. Remember, I have to do this all over again on the other side. Now, where's my bed? Oh, 909. And that's what we got here. What we got here is failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach. So you get what we had here last week, which is the way he wants it. Well, he gets it. And I don't like it any more than you, man. What am I quoting, Chris Carnage? What am I quoting? That looks way too high. I think Chris Carnage will know this one, but who else knows this? Now, I know if Ann Kitty was here, she'd know it for sure. You get surprised sometimes who are the rockers in the crowd. Okay then. I am perplexed with this thing. Because it shouldn't be that high. It's a 6. It's a 10. Why is this so bloody high? Okay, there's no way. Okay, so that has got to go down. Let me see again. The picture. That is so stupidly low. What the hell, man? Okay, maybe down a little bit. Maybe this actually needs to be at the bottom of this or something. All right, so let's try again. Because we've got this. I may need to come off of the bottom of this instead of the top. So let's see where we are. Shall we? Okay, so we're going to have to drop it. Drop it like it's hot. That's for sure. Let's keep that as an extra. Okay, so 10. It's a nice 10. And then that is a... It's not a 10. It's not a 10. another 6. Okay, fine. This one I can deal with. This is more realistic. All right, so. Oh, son of a. All right, you need to be here. Now, a lot of you got to be wondering, is building the Razorcrest, the UCS Razorcrest, this valuable? And I say, hell yes. I mean, look how much fun I'm having. Right? I'm sorry. I'm having all the funs. All right, let's get you off there. And then you, my friend, you need a home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play. Oh, really? Does not like that. Oh, son of a... I just realized something bad. Real bad. That this underside is going to be a problem. So I'm going to have to undo some of those plates in order to make this one work. That angle is supposed to fit. Seriously, dude? All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 12. So this is supposed to come all the way out here. With that angle from there. Man. The things I do. Hey, Bram Ritter, what's happening? Yes, that was Guns N' Roses, but question is, which song? I don't need your civil war. It feeds the rich while it buries the poor. Oops, I just gave it away. The power-hungry selling soldiers in a human grocery store. Ain't that fresh? Sorry, Chris. Gave it away. My bad. Yes, I know I did it on purpose. No, I didn't, actually. I started singing. Because it's in my head right now. The power-hungry selling soldiers in a human grocery store. Ain't that fresh, yeah. I don't need no civil war. No, 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 no. Alright, let's see if we can get through this, shall we? 1, 2. Alright, so we got one part of it covered. Now, question here should be, do we have anything that goes at an angle? Which is, I know we have Mos Eisley, but this can't be the only thing, can it? Guess what? It is. That could technically work. So I'm gonna go with it. Or not. let me take care of that and see if we can get some kind of angle on this thing. Look at the shoes you're filling. Look at the heroes we're in. Look at the lives we're spilling. The way we've always done before. Look at the dark we followed. Look at the leaders. And I don't want to hear no more. I can't play it for you, but I can sing it for you. Haha. My hands are tied. How's the build going? Well, take a look. Good. Where did these trees come from? Alright, let's get rid of these trees. It's like it's been 2 days or something. Alright. So, we've got landing gear. We've got the sides. We've got the back. We've got a whole side panel that I have to completely redo. But we have doors. So it's actually coming along pretty well. It's just that some of these things get a little complicated the more as you go. So something like the loading area in the back, for instance, the angles on that are ridiculous. And then a simple angle like this off of the landing gear turns into a huge production. So it's going, but it's just not uncomplicated. How's that for an answer? And then I have to find an angle off of this. And hope to keep it straight, because one of the biggest problems with this, finding angles, is keeping the bloody thing straight. Straight as an arrow, so there's no bending whatsoever. Otherwise, we have instant problems. So I've been finding these to be pretty useful. But it's like, I swear, it's like relearning angles all over again. I think this may actually bring us back to 0, which is a good place to be. Hope you all saw that puff of dirt just now. That puff of dirt usually means it's locked. So it may make this little adventure a little easier to deal with. Although, I locked it in the wrong place. I need to be down here. So this needs to come right about there in order to get the right angle. The correct angle. So, take that out, then that out. It will drop down. It will drop down. Did it drop? Yeah, it dropped. Perfect. Oh. Okay, so we need a shorter one now because that's touching. And now this. Come on. Here we go. Okay. Now I have no hope of that attaching to over there. However, I do hope that I can get this to attach. here. The angle should be that extreme. I don't see any green whatsoever. Man, what is your damage, dude? There, finally some green. Okay, so that's gonna be tough. Let me see what I can do. Think. Hey, Gamer Spino, what's up? Hope you had a good weekend. For those of you who celebrated Easter, hope you're still celebrating. I know the rules differ from each country. Like here in Canada, today's a holiday. So I hope some of you at least have your holidays to deal with. Having a holiday to deal with is never a bad thing. Okay, I may have to keep that part under there. No, I have to find a way to make this work. That's pretty close. It's real close. It's the closest we've got. See, it moves inward. That little edge right there is a problem. Oh, look at that. Question is that close enough? I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. If I broke that off, it's gonna stay right there. Man, this gets so complicated sometimes. Okay, did we want to try this yet? That should be onto something, right? Okay, let me try attaching this to here. If it gets close enough. And if it's a different piece, sometimes it works. Oh. What do we have here? just want to take that piece off right there. Okay. Leap of faith, leap of faith. Let's do the leap of faith. Son of a. Alright, that's it. I give up. I'm just gonna take the easy road out. That one is tough. That one is real tough. Nice! Well, Anna Kitty, I'm sure it's gonna come out great. Are you building it, or is Rod building it? Because it always makes me proud when you start building out these things. Because you've always been so shy about it, but you've been getting into it. That's really, really cool. Show Rod who's the real builder in the family. Nice. Well, I can't wait to see it. Okay. We're going to leave that right there for now, and we're going to come back to that later. Right now, I think what I need is to sort out the back end. The back end comes with its own problems. So, oh man, I was hoping to get to the top part of this, but man, it's always got to be complicated. There we go. So we're off to start. And then we have this extreme angle down here. But you know what? We're just going to not deal with all of that. And see how long it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24. See, I got caught up on all the minutia. The minutia is always a problem. The minutia is what I really should be dealing with. Oh my god. Seriously? Okay, so it looks like I've been dealing with the wrong side all along. This side over here, this side, the front side, is the side that is the long side. So this is my 24. This is my 12. So small back, small front. I got the instructions turned around. Didn't realize where I was. So, yeah. All right. Well, still the same angle. It's just it would have been wasted over there. So here we are now. Go figure. pop that in there. And then you. Let's take care of you. And pop that over here. There, nice. Okay, so this angle should be a lot more achievable. Just go from a 2. I can't believe I biffed it that hard. One, two, three. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, 12. Okay. So I'm just going to clean up my edges here. So I can set my angles to work. There we are. And sleep till morning. Actually, what I learned from building it before was that I did it all wrong. This is a lot more complex than what I've ever done. There's like so many different pieces that I would never have even considered the shape of, and some things that I just got frustrated with and kind of just did halfway. So I'm trying to not cut too many corners and try to stay with the basic shape. But the only reason that I can say that I've done this before is that I've done my interpretation of this before, but I've never built this ship. And this ship is different. This ship is its own thing. Hey, Kaboom, what's up? Okay, hold on a second. My kids are getting loud back there. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, the Galactic Obama, you were correct. The RL model is really, really big. I mean, I was actually looking at seeing if I could possibly even buy the darn thing, but my God, that thing is huge, and it's $600. So this is possibly the closest that I will ever come to it. Because I'll tell you right now, there's no way that my wife would ever agreed to me buying this, and I don't think I could actually justify it to myself either. So it's just one of those fantasy builds, but we get to build it in the game. If you want to follow my instructions and build your own, by all means do so. But my gosh, man. Okay, you know what? I may even just fill this in right here, so that I don't have to deal with the angles. Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. That's looking good. Oh, you got it when it was on sale. Did you finish building it? Dude, you got to show me that. This is definitely one of the top builds. Like one of the top builds ever. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Can we do this? Yes. Yes, we can. And then, yes. Here we go. Man. Okay, you know what? I gotta come back and get that angle. I think it will be totally worth it. So let me see if I can start that process right now. Huh. I think I could. Well, this build is definitely not modular. Okay, it's 9:41. We got Kaboom coming up shortly. He's doing a little bit more Craftopia today, so that's something to look forward to. A little bit of kabooming. He's coming up at 10 o'clock, and so I'm gonna hand off to Kaboom to take us the rest of the way. Start the week off strong. I might join in a little bit of Craftopia action. So after I get through this build, it is a holiday here today. So I know that I have a little bit of Craftopia building to take care of. So I might join Kaboom on his adventures, unless he's planning something different than I am anticipating. But that's Kaboom for you. He does his own thing. Alright, can I actually get this in here? Is it possible? I'm gonna see if we can do a handoff to Kaboom. As you guys can tell, I'm not actually doing a Twitch stream today, and because the dual streaming was killing my speed, so I had to kind of sacrifice one. Unfortunately, Twitch was it. I always kind of feel like I'm disappointing you guys when I can't give a proper stream. Okay, that did not align well. Oh, let me see if I can find Kaboom right now before we go any further. YouTube to my account, my live. What is this? The LAAT. Oh, good gosh. People are so demanding. I mean, like, I show you guys how to build things um, live on stream, and people always want the short version. Okay, live reactions. Okay, we're going to the details, and we're going to audience, playlists, customization, redirect, kaboom. Thank you, kaboom. Building up the farm POI. Perfect. All right, so when this it switches, it's going to go over to kaboom. So you guys can hang around. All right. Yeah, I know never, but it's still just a feel. Just a feeling, man. Cause it's like I got one job. Let's give you guys a good sesh. All right, seriously, dude. What is your damage? Okay, you know what? I think I know what the damage is. The damage is that this is not being done properly. So the turning needs to be flush in order for this to work. Otherwise, it's off by a hair. So, means that I need to get this set up properly right here on the edge. Can I do this? I can do this. All right, so there we go. One. Then we go out to the edge. Are we getting that right to the edge or not? Oh my god, what am I doing? There, do that. Do that, and then do that. No, we don't want that. Hold on. All right, there we go. So now I should be able to, this is, should be perfectly aligned. So I should be able to take off of this and get the perfect height. So off of, oh no, I forgot about the turn. It needs to be turned upside down. That's why we had all these extras. Sleep till morning again. No worries. Kaboom. It helps if I actually set things up ahead of time, but sometimes we forget. Run out of time. This morning I was all set to do my thumbnail and everything, but then I got distracted with this stupid landing gear because it was just like it's intriguing and at the same time frustrating. So I'm just there trying to figure things out. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so it went a little too far. You know what? Screw it. Heck with it, man. Come on, and turn the radio on. It's Friday night, and it won't be long till I hit the dance floor. I got all I need. Okay, can we take this out? Will it work out here? 1, 2. I don't need no dollar bills to have fun tonight. More than diamonds, more than gold. No? Holy crap. This may be the impossible angle after all. There's no green anywhere. Okay. Do you know what option B is? Option B is actually kind of ridiculous and simple at the same time. Option B is me taking this and using it instead as the angle, instead of taking an angle off of it. Ah. Jeez, look at that. How much simpler is that? I'm just going to take it for now, and I'm going to run with it. There we go. I am going to try to get a little bit of an angle off the bottom. Maybe we can actually get something, but don't quote me on that. And every time the stream goes down, it's always stressful. Doesn't matter how good the... Oh, we got the angle. Doesn't matter how good the stream. If the... It doesn't matter how good the build. If the stream isn't there, we got the angle. Oh my god, we got the angle. I'm just gonna, take the win and run away and never look back. The Milano is tough. I actually started it. It was like one of those big inspirational kit builds that I was looking at, and I was like, I gotta do this. The Milano is just tough. It is. I don't want to say it's an impossible build, but because of all the different angles and pieces that it uses, it becomes even more and more complicated. That's like for seriously advanced users. I mean, seriously advanced. If you have time, by all means, knock yourself out. See if you can figure it out. But man, even with the instructions from the Lego store, trying to make sense of all of those angles and everything, it was just not just daunting, but it was practically an impossibility. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. There. Now the only thing that can make this better is if I could actually get one of those angles to work. Too much, way, way too much. So yeah, that's not happening. All right. So there we are. We spent the whole morning doing landing gear. Go figure. But it's some good looking landing gear. And thing is, we still have stuff. I still have to do the foot. The color palette is going to kill you on the Milano. It's going to kill your soul because you're going to don't try to match the color. It's more the pieces more than anything else. That's just it's the curved pieces, the angled pieces. It is so bad. If anything, I would say go and do the Quinjet. The Quinjet is actually a really good build to do. I started it and it's very achievable. It has some of those angles, but with this ship right here, this has angles that I didn't even anticipate. Like just doing this basic landing gear section, it was actually harder than I thought just to begin. So just keep that in mind. Oh, I need to clean that up. Anyway, just keep those things in mind. I am the MadPuck66. Thank you guys for joining me on this epic build of the Razorcrest, which is going to be off the edge again, which is going to be the most. And there's the tree. It came back. It's going to be the most epic build of the Razorcrest in LEGO Fortnite. Most epic and most accurate. This is the build from the LEGO store. And we're trying to interpret it as close as possible without half of the pieces that we need in here. I do have a side to rebuild, but check it out. We have our cargo bay. It feels nice, and when it's closed off, we're making some massive progress. The door is a lot smaller than we need, but you know what? It's a door, and it works. But everything is coming together. And it's going to be so awesome. So thank you guys for joining me. You're going to head on over to see Kaboom. Right now, he's going to be doing some building over in Craftopia 5. But I stream every morning from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. Kaboom streams from 10 a.m. until whenever he feels like. But he's doing like a daily stream right now in Craftopia 5, and I should be popping over there at some point. So come and join me in my further adventures. But right now, let's go follow Kaboom. If you like the stream, you found anything instructional, anything useful, please leave a like, follow, subscribe. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining. If it's not your first time, you're coming back. Thank you for coming back. Thanks for hanging out. Remember, click that like button. I need those likes, and tell your friends about the stream and the awesome builds you see here. Anyway, I will see you guys later in next stream. Yeah, I think that's about it. Bye.